Okay, hello, my name is William Lawler. I'm here showing how to disassemble a 3D connection Space Mouse Compact for integration into the ARM project Smart Teach Pendant. And the first step to disassembling this is to take off the rubbery backing here at the bottom, and it will reveal 3 screws here that you need to unscrew. In this process you'll need at least screwdrivers and a utility knife. So remove the bottom screws here, connecting this back plate, this big metal back plate. And I would recommend keeping the screws in here. This comes with a Space Mouse. It's pretty convenient for that. I've actually previously disassembled this one already, so it's partially missing something. Mainly the cable here. So this is the USB cable coming out of the Space Mouse, and removing this is probably the hardest part of this assembly process. So the first thing you need to do once you have this off is take out the little white connector that's normally wedged under here. And it looks like this. It's very small. The part number for that is 1470364-5. It's a T connectivity header, 5 position. So here they'll have wires come out of here, going through here. Now, getting this part out is very difficult. Usually I use the utility knife here to basically chop at it. It's very difficult to get it out. You have to loosen this, you have to get rid of this. There's a big part here that needs to be gotten rid of first, or cut into, so that this can get some mobility. Once you have this thing moving though, there's a little dip underneath here that can allow you to slide the header, the connector, down into it, and then pull it through this hole if you're very delicate. You have to be very delicate with this, or otherwise you'll rip it out like I did with this one. It is possible to do without ripping the connector off though. I've done that a few times already. So I got lucky on this one. But once you have this wire out and you've disconnected it from here, then you pull the connector through to that little inlet, that little dip I mentioned, and then you just put this aside, and you take these 3 screws. You plug the connector back in once you've actually attached it to the Smart Teach Pendant. So bring our speech inhibitor over here, and as you can see, you screw in exactly the same way as they mount on the base. This whole pattern here, which is slightly symmetric, so it's directional as you screw it in. And the cable, then you reconnect the cable once it's inside here, usually. Or you can thread it through here, either way. And that's most of the process. If however you should mess this up and break the connector off, like I did this time, what you can do is you can buy this connector again with part number I mentioned, and the accompanying pins, which have part number of 1734597-1. They're 28 to 32 AW crimp tin. They look like this. They're very small, but you then need to take the cable that they came with and then crimp on these pins again and reassemble the connector exactly the way it was shown. The exact way it arrived. It is a difficult process to get this out, but most of the time you can do it if you're careful. And that's the major process of disassembling the Space Mouse. Okay.